ladies and gentlemen, we're back in the Real Deal Talk studio. Epic 59 fighter interviews, round 2. Today in the studio, we have, first time ever, Wayne the Train Sommerlot. How you doing, brother?
Doing well.
Let's go. I'm excited. Who are you fighting? Do you know?
Yeah, it's Caesar Novecki. I don't know how to pronounce his last
Caesar
name,
Novecki.
He's another new fighter. So.
He's a new fighter?
Yeah.
How about, did I interview him?
0-0.
I interviewed him, right, Andy? Caesar? No? Oh, yeah. Black guy.
Yeah.
My man.
Big, tall guy.
Super tall.
Yeah.
He comes into the wellness center.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, he comes to Real Deal Wellness. Nice guy. 2 nice guys fighting again. This is great. All right, so Wayne, this is your first epic fight then?
It is, yeah.
And it's your first fight ever also?
Second.
Okay. Where else did you fight before?
We fought on Camp Pendleton.
Okay.
I think it might have been Epic that put it on.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
last
yeah.
March.
Yeah. That's what I heard. I heard about that. Are you a Marine?
Yes.
Current Marine?
Yes.
Thank you for your service, my friend. Appreciate it. Okay, so let's get down here. How old are you now?
27.
27. All right, so when did you start any type of training or fighting? What age?
I think I was like 6 years old when we started wrestling.
Okay. 6 years old. Where were you? Where'd you live?
Iowa.
Oh, yeah, here we go. The corn-fed boys.
Yeah.
Yeah, forget about it. All right, so 6. Did you continue wrestling nonstop, or did you come in and out, or was it wrestling in the beginning? Like, how long did you wrestle for?
I wrestled all the way to a season in college.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
So you were quite good at it?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. So
Decent.
at what point, what age were you that you realized, your parents realized that you were a damn good wrestler? Was it pretty quick?
I don't know. I think I always liked it a little more.
Yeah.
But my dad was a football coach, so
He was?
yeah, he was always making me lift and play 7-on-7 in the summer, and I'm like sneaking away to go to freestyle and whatnot. But yeah, so I was a three sport athlete in high school. So
you were?
We did football, wrestling, and track.
Football, wrestling, track. What position in football?
Middle linebacker.
Of course. And what track? What event?
800s and 400s.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh my God, those are psychotic.
Yeah. Yeah, they were terrible. I was just good at eating pain. It wasn't quite fast.
That's what it is.
Sprint. So
anything the 400 and 800, all it is you question your life in those events. Seriously. Like down the home stretch in a 400, and it's like, and I know this because my kids did it, and I was feeling their pain. I tried it anyway. I'm going off here.
Yeah. There's some pretty funny pictures of me.
Oh, really?
Running state track, because it's like all the, I don't really look like I belong there.
Yes.
It's a bunch of tall, skinny guys just sprinting
and the big jack dude.
Big hunk running down the
Because
track.
normally big dude like you do the sprint.
Right.
Normally the bigger dudes are the sprinters. Like nobody big is running 4 and 800s. Right? They're all skinny.
They're crazy.
Unless they're nuts.
Yeah.
Yeah, you must have been nuts. All right, so in high school, how far did you go with wrestling? State, give me some accolades here.
I placed 7th my senior year.
7th senior in the state. Nice. And then when did you start any other type of fighting after that?
It would have been, so in college, I had to stop because I had some devastating surgeries. And then
really?
Yeah. I just went ahead and graduated.
What were the surgeries? What were they for?
Both shoulder labrums.
Oh, was that just over time of usage?
Yeah, it was. So like I just started feeling real weird. Like halfway through the season.
Yeah.
I went ahead and finished the season, and then like a week afterwards we got surgery.
Wow.
And like 3 weeks later we did the other one. But
did it happen because of wrestling, or do you think football?
I think it was just overuse.
Yeah.
Spending a lot of time stretched out over here.
Oh man, yikes!
Yeah. And not doing my balancing and my strength and conditioning, but. Yeah.
And so you had both surgeries. What was the recovery after that?
So I tried to come back the next season, but it just wasn't right yet. I probably would have been fine if I would have taken a year off. But I just went ahead and graduated because I had a bunch of credits anyways. So graduated, joined the Marine Corps.
Right out of high school?
Yeah.
Nice.
Or out of college.
Out of college?
Yeah,
okay, so you're an officer then?
I am.
Oh, that's great, dude. Nice job.
One of those weirdos.
No, that's great. I was the weirdo. I went and enlisted. That's like horrible. Like I paid them to be in the military. Like back then, 30 years ago, you made no money anyway. Enlisted, but at least when you have a college degree, you're an officer, you actually make decent money, right?
That's why I did it. Yeah.
Exactly. So you're smart.
Yeah.
So then you is that going to be too loud? Do you think? No, we're good. Okay. So wrestling, when did you start any other type of fighting then? Like what made you, after you graduated college, because you hadn't done anything else in college, right?
Right.
Okay.
Yeah.
So then at what point after college you're like, oh, let me start fighting? When did that happen?
So I was supposed to go to OCS May of 2020, but it was COVID year, and then they moved all the class dates because they had to like shrink sizes and whatnot. So I got bumped to September, and I had already like quit my job, moved out of my apartment. I was like, well, what do I do this summer? So
you already getting ready to go to OCS.
Right.
You were all in.
Yeah, I was like 10 days out from leaving. So I was all moved out. I was ready to drive to Virginia and check in, and they're like, sorry, they reduced class size, so we're moving you to September. So I got a free summer. So I pretty much I'd go work for my dad for a couple of weeks painting, and then I'd go to Des Moines and go to a little jiu-jitsu gym there.
And so
they weren't supposed to be running, so it was like,
oh yeah,
it was kind of weird. But they had like cops coming in.
Really?
Yeah, well, to train. So.
Oh really?
Yeah. So it was all good to go. But we did some gym smokers in there, and I was like, I love this. This is so much fun.
What's gym smoker? What's that?
Just sparring.
Oh, sparring.
But like nobody's training, so it was like all the local gyms would meet.
Okay. So you're out here in San Diego. You're getting ready to go to OCS. You had a summer off. Am I right here?
I'm in Iowa right now.
That's Iowa.
Yeah. I'm still in Iowa.
Okay, got it. Okay. All right. So then Iowa, and then you sorry, rewind and tell me, like, who inspired you to start fighting? Like, was there anybody what was the draw?
So my older brothers were big UFC fans.
Okay.
One of them had a couple amateur fights. He's a bit of a maniac, but.
Your brother?
Yeah.
Okay.
So I used to do a little messing around with him.
Yeah.
But I always thought it was kind of fun. But I remember it was the Khabib and McGregor fight.
Yeah.
The first one that I watched a card from the prelims all the way to the end. And I was like, this is amazing.
You loved it.
So cool. Yeah.
That was the inspiration.
Oh, yeah. And then I won a bunch of money on some casuals. I thought McGregor was going to win. So.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So I was like super into it at that point.
And so that was the inspiration. Then you immediately said, was your brother already at a MMA gym?
No, point? He's old at this point.
Okay. I don't even want to ask what age. He's in his 30s.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
He's like 36.
Oh god. Yeah. He's old at this. That wasn't even older. He's old at this point. Yeah. All right. Anyway. Okay, so then how did you pick your gym? How did you know where to go?
I just looked on Google, and then I looked on Tapology for dudes who had active fighters, and it was the Iowa Martial Arts Academy. They had like 3 dudes who were active at the time, and like none of the other local gyms had anybody that was active. So I was like, well, that must.
And this because of the COVID, right?
Right.
Right. So you found the underground place that was
Pretty
still
much.
operating.
Yeah.
And so you went in. Give me the first day you walk in there. Give me what happened. You walk in. You just start. Okay, let's start fighting. What happened?
I think
because you had a wrestling background.
Yeah. So I went to jiu-jitsu first.
Okay.
Which was kind of interesting.
Yeah.
Similar
to wrestling. Would you say or?
Yeah. The pace is a lot slower.
Yeah,
so
that's right. Because wrestling is
really
nonstop.
You can't really just smash. It's a lot like you get caught and stuff.
Yeah,
you gotta like slow down and like actually think about what's happening.
Otherwise, you can get caught at any second.
Yeah. And then I was getting really frustrated that people were like inverting on my legs and like doing weird stuff, and I'm just like, and the coach saw me like, and he's like, hey, like, come back tonight. We got like MMA practice.
He saw that immediately.
Right. Yeah.
He could tell that you were a candidate.
Yeah. Yeah.
And that
night was just on the wall. We were just doing like clinch work and takedowns on the wall, and I was like, yeah, it flowed pretty easily.
And then when did you start striking? Like starting practice striking?
So we did a little bit of striking there, but I was only there for like 6 weeks, so I chipped off, and then I did. Let's see, it would have been like OCS, and then I went to TBS, and then during TBS I went to Enlisted 9, which is a gym in Fredericksburg, Virginia. Colton Smith, he won season 16 of The Ultimate Fighter. He runs that gym.
Yep.
But he kind of started like teaching me.
Nice.
I was like, oh yeah, I kind of know how to fight. Yeah. And then he like spars with me and just trashes me.
Kill you.
Obviously. Yeah. And I was like, wow, I got a lot to learn. But I was just more ground-based stuff there. And then going to let's see, I did some time at King's MMA in Anaheim. Once I like hit the fleet, come out to California. So I trained in Muay Thai there, and then at 10th Planet in Oceanside, doing a lot of boxing with Adam.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
And AJ Matthews for my Muay Thai. But those guys really taught me.
They're the ones who really taught you.
Yeah, yeah. So last year, we had pre-deployment leave, and me and my wife went to Hawaii, and one of my wrestling teammates from college is out there, and he's fighting with Max Holloway's gym, Gracie Technics.
Yep.
So I got to visit him and go in there and train, and I was like, okay, like I think I had it for a couple of years now, so let's take a fight.
Yeah. And that's
and then I got home and I saw a flyer for fights on base there, and I was like, too easy.
Yeah, let's do it.
Yeah.
So you did. So that's your first and only fight right now, right? The one on base, and you think it was epic, right?
I don't know who sponsored it,
Okay.
but it might have been.
Okay.
I don't know. Harvey was the promoter, so.
Oh yeah. How did that fight go?
It was 57-second TKO.
Yeah, you knockout.
Yeah.
Oh
I
yeah.
mean, he popped up, but the ref stopped the fight pretty quick.
Yeah. So you were just striking.
It was like I missed I threw a horrendous jab, completely missed it, but then I just got a double leg with the arm drape.
Yeah.
Dropped him, took his back, stretched him out, and just
ground and pound.
Yeah.
Just took him out.
Yeah.
Oh man. So how much are you looking forward to this fight coming up?
A lot.
A lot.
Yeah. Because after that, we got I went on deployment, and we were on the 15th MEU I was on a little LSD, the ship. But I put a full MMA gym in there. So,
Did you really?
Yeah. So that was when the past 6 months is I've improved so much.
And so how much you training? On that note, how much are you training up till the fight? Right now, like what's your average? How many days a week and how many hours a day?
I go 5 days a week, and right now I'm doing 16 sessions. So.
Wow. So 3 sessions a day.
3 sessions.
How much is each session? How long?
On Saturdays.
And then spar on Saturdays.
Right. Yeah. It's usually an hour to hour and a half
per session.
Yep.
So at least 3 hours a day.
One striking, one grappling, and then a strength and conditioning.
Good Lord. Unbelievable. Yeah. So that's a lot of training. That's insanity. All you guys are nuts in a good way, of course. What's your motivation? Like what's keeping you going every day? What is your main, because to put in that kind of time, that kind of pain, suffering, putting your body that much test, like what's your main motivation every day that you get up and go to train?
I want to get paid for it.
You want to get paid?
Oh yeah.
Ooh, that's nice.
But that's a long road and a lot of fights.
That's right.
Making money that's
significant.
I don't want to work 12 hours and then go to the gym.
Yeah.
It's just a grind.
Yeah, of course.
I don't want to just go to the gym.
And get paid for it.
Yeah.
That's great, dude. Yeah. I love it. And so how long have you been in the I haven't done the math yet, but how long have you been in the military so far?
4 years.
4 years.
Yeah.
Have you re-upped for another 4? Or
I haven't.
You have not.
No.
So when are you getting out?
My current EAS is March, but
March. Yeah. You think you're going to re-up then or no?
I think I'm going to rotate to the National Guard.
Okay.
So I can, yeah.
And then you'll be able to stay out here? So you can fight?
Yeah. Yeah.
Because National Guard's an easier, quote-unquote, schedule?
Right. Yeah.
That's the main reason, just so you can fight.
That is, yeah. And there's no war, so, I mean, might as well have some fist fights.
Yes. I love that. So what's the train? What the nickname the train?
So my college wrestling coach gave me that. That was just because I would always win in the third period.
Always in the third?
Yeah. I just beat better guys in the third period. Just grind them out.
Just grind them out.
Yeah.
So your stamina, your conditioning is outstanding.
Yeah.
What's your prediction for this fight coming up?
Ground and pound.
Ground and pound?
Yeah, round one.
Round one? Oh, man, here we go. It's so bittersweet for me doing these interviews because I always like every fighter. Of course, I feel like I'm part of your family and I give you guys a platform here. And then I like both fighters. I hate it. It's awful.
A lot of times we like each other too, so it's weird.
It is weird.
Yeah.
But it's like for me, I'm like, oh man, I don't want to see anybody get beat. But anyway.
We sign waivers. It's all right.
It's all right. Okay, so let's shout out. How's your family? Is your family behind you on this? How's do they love you fighting? Are they against it? How's mom feeling about this?
That's a great question.
Yeah.
Because when I was in high school, my older brothers would like go watch the UFC pay-per-views with their friends, and it was always kind of like, that's too brutal. We don't do that sport. But now they're into it. We got Pops watching the fights.
Oh yeah.
So
is Pops gonna watch?
Yeah, he'll watch it.
The live stream.
I don't know if my mom will, but my dad will for sure.
And they're back in Iowa.
They are.
Okay, and you don't know if Mom's gonna watch or not. The live.
She might sit there and just cover her eyes.
Oh gosh, she's gonna be horrified. Oh, I can only imagine. Any family gonna be out here to watch it?
A couple of my brothers might fly out.
Okay.
Yeah, we'll see.
All right. Shout out your brother. What are their names?
So
what do you mean a couple? How many do you have?
I have 5.
5?
5 brothers and 3 sisters.
What? What?
Yeah. I'm number 6 in the line. So.
Holy shit. So there's 9?
Yeah. There's a lot of
What is going on in Iowa? It's Mormon. What? I have no idea.
Tall cord, bigs, wrestled.
A lot of wow. I'm like, it's Mormon? I'm like, I don't know anything, bro. I know nothing. 9? Because then I realized after a while he's saying a couple of my brothers. I'm like, couple?
Yeah.
What do you mean? A few of my brothers will show. I'm like, how many do you have, bro? It's 5 and 3 sisters. Oh my God! Tell them to get out here. They come tell them to say what's up at the fight. Tell them to say what's up to JD and the real deal here. Let's go, dude. Let's go, Corn Boys. Let's go, man. Get out here. Come support your boy. Let's go. Get out. He's gonna need some support out here. It's gonna be a crazy crowd. All right, cool. So, moms. So let's shout out some peeps. Who's your family that's just motivated you, that you like, any specific brother of the 48 that you have? Which one has been? Who would you like to shout out? Anybody in the family?
Oh yeah. I'll call Kendall out.
Come on, Kendall.
Yeah.
He's been there for you.
Yeah.
Yeah. In what way? Tell me.
He used to let me stay at his house all the time when I didn't have anywhere else to go. So.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah. He always took care of me.
Oh, that's great. Kendall.
Yeah.
Right on. Anybody else? Family? Mom? Dad?
Yeah. I got so my mom is Roger and Jerry.
Yeah.
And we'll just go down the list. It's kind of fun. But then I got Spencer, and then Nick, and then Kendall, Luke, my sister Rachel, me, and then another sister Josie, little brother Ryan, and then my little sister Natalie.
Come on.
Yeah.
The fam bam.
Yeah.
Unbelievable. You got a football
everybody.
team. You don't have a family of a football team.
Pretty much. Yeah, that's what everybody used to say because my old man was coaching ball. So he's like,
yes.
Might as well put the whole squad out there.
I love it. Unbelievable.
Play 8-man.
Yes. Now shout out any trainers.
Oh, yeah. AJ Matthews, Adam Castro, super, really, really teaching me everything I know here. And then Ricky Lou, he's one of the black belts over there at 10th Planet.
Yep.
Does all my wrestling and grappling with me. So
nice.
Yeah.
Love it, dude. All right, bro. I can't wait to see this fight. It's gonna be a freaking. So you're calling first round.
Yeah.
First round.
Yeah.
Ground and pound.
I don't think this guy knows what he's doing on the ground. So he's
boy.
gonna get put in a bad spot and skull put through the canvas real quick.
Ladies and gentlemen, you heard it right here. Caesar, it's on, dude. Let's go, brother. Come on, man. Bring it up. Let's go. It's gonna be a hell of a fight one way or another. Ladies and gentlemen, Real Deal Talk podcast studio, Epic Fighting, Epic 59, November 22nd. Get your tickets. Watch the live stream. Come watch Wayne the Train battle it out. He just called it. He called the first round TKO, ground and pound. He called it right here. Let's go. Appreciate your time, bro. Can't wait to see you fight. Have a nice day. That's it. That's a wrap. Epic 59. Let's go.